R. What is R? R is the primary statistical programming language for performing modeling graphical tasks. It is used for a variety of tasks that involves complex data sets. A freely available language and environment for statistical computing and graphics, which provides a variety of statistical and graphical techniques such as linear and nonlinear modeling, statistical tests, time series analysis, classification and clustering, etc. So why should we learn R? R is open source language. That means it is easily available programming language. It is a comprehensive statistical platform. It helps in visualizing any large and complex data sets. It provides interactive data analytics. It can easily be integrated into other programming languages, and it can run on any platform such as Windows, Mac, or Linux operating systems. Few domains using R for analysis are finance. So in finance, R is used to make models for downside risk measurements, adjust risk performance, and utilize visualization like candlestick charts, density plots, drawdown plots, etc. In banking system, it is used by the industry for credit risk modeling and analysis and other forms of risk analytics. Then it is used in healthcare also. It is useful to perform pre-clinical trials and analyzing the drug safety data. In social media, it is used for social media analytics for segmenting potential customers and targeting them for selling your product. Then in e-commerce, it helps in analyzing cross-selling products to the customers of the company. There are many other domains also that uses R in today's time for analysis. Some of them I have explained here. Next is, why should R be used? So in today's time, R is very important as an analytical tool. R has the overall qualities for a business, the best mix of desirable attributes, including high data science for business capabilities, low cost. It is low cost and open source, which is a very essential quality of R. It is growing very fast and a massive ecosystem for powerful R libraries. Being open source, you can add your own library to the programming languages. R is data science for non-computer scientists. So data tools have two options. You can either use R or you can use Python in the data science. Most people interested in learning data science for business are generally not computer scientists. Most activities involved in business and finance involves communication. So let's talk about Python and R. How are they different? So in Python, Python includes solid libraries for math, statistics, and machine learning. It is best-in-class tools for pure machine learning and deep learning. So it is well suited for computer scientists and software engineers. Wherein the R, if we talk about R, it is an open source libraries for statistics, machine learning, and data science. The depth of topics, specific packages, and its communications infrastructure. It is best-in-class tool for visualization, reporting, and interactivity. It is well suited for scientists, engineers, and business professionals. There is a con to Python that it lacks much of the infrastructure for subjects like econometrics and communication tools such as reported, which can be easily be done in R. Then what all we need for R? The first thing we need is the R and the RStudio. So R is a programming language for statistical computing and graphics. So we will be installing R. Then we will be installing RStudio, which is an integrated development environment for R. So they both are open source and are easily available for Linux, for Windows, and Mac operating system. They are available in R is available in 32 and 64 bit, and once you install both of the systems, that is R and RStudio, then you should run it as a administrator. Before installing RStudio, one should install R. So let's start with installing R first. And the link to download R is www.r-project.org. So this is the site where you can get all the data about R, from about the R, why we should use R, introduction to R. You have logos here, all the contributors in the R. You can get the information about them, what's new here. If you are if you came across any bug in the R application, you can always report it here. So there are different tabs here which you can get help from in any of the way for R. There are manuals, documentations, all the libraries that we will be using in R are available on this website. Then it is the CRAN. So CRAN, it is the Comprehensive R Archive Network. So it is a network of all the web servers around the world that stores identical and up-to-date versions of codes and documentations of R. So you have a link to all the, once you have clicked here on CRAN, like here, so we will be routed to a mirror, CRAN mirrors. So these are the servers, these are the links for the servers that are nearest to the location mentioned above. So whichever location you are in, you can download the R from that link. We will be using this link. Once you are selecting one of these links, you will be directed to this window wherein you can see there is 3 types of option. So download R for Linux, download R for Mac operating system, or for Windows. Here we need it for R. The current version, that the latest version of R that is released on 24th April 2020 is R 4.0.0. Once you will click here, download for R for Windows, you can see there is an option here, a link here which says install R for the first time. Let's click here and you can see the download is available here. Just click on it and it will be downloaded in your location wherever you want to download it. Because I am already I have already installed R, I am not doing it right now. You can just download it and run as administrator, so that it allows you to get all the links available with that. So next is installation of RStudio. So RStudio, as I told you, it is the IDE for the R. So it is a kind of GUI, graphic interface, which is very easy to use. It helps to use. It helps us in using R codes easily. To install R, to install RStudio, the link is it is rstudio.com. So this is the site where you can get RStudio from. Just go to products and we need RStudio IDE for R. So there are 2 versions of RStudio, either for desktop or as a server. So here we are installing it as a desktop, for our desktop. So we will be selecting desktop. If you want it for the organization where multiple people can use one user ID, for that you can use it as a server. Let's click on desktop. So you can see it is giving you the overview of both the types. So I have selected the desktop as a version. So there are 2 types of versions of desktop. So it is open source edition and RStudio Desktop Pro. So the Pro one is the license agreement, for which you will have to pay $995 per year. And if you select open source, it is free of cost. There is no pricing. Then if you are selecting as a server version, so there is again open source, you can use it for free. Then there is a paid version for the Pro version. It is starting at $4,975 per 5 named user per year. So let's go to download RStudio Desktop, which is open source one. Now you can see again it shows me different types of plans. I want free one, that is open source license. Just click on if you go down here, you can see there are links for different operating systems. If you are using Mac operating system, the link to download RStudio is next to it. If you are using Windows 7, 8, 10, then it is this link. Similarly for Ubuntu, Fedora, and OpenSUSE. So you have all the links available to download RStudio for different operating systems. I am using it for Windows, and 1.2.5042, you can see it is the latest version of RStudio. It requires at least R version of 3.0.1. So we have already downloaded our R. If you just click on it, so it is again downloading it. So I have already downloaded it. I am not installing it again. If once installed, run it as administrator, as you must have done it for R.